Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. We have a special one today. I'm elevating hero reviews and bringing on Pheonixmaster1 to start. That's all the preamble. That's all the preamble that we have. I didn't spend 7 minutes talking about it and then realized that I wasn't recording for the VODs channel. It's fine. You have all the information that everybody else has. Anyway, let's bring on Pheonixmaster. He's actually already in the call. I just have to like undeaf and unmute all that stuff. And you guys let me know if he's too quiet. Yeah, that's a very important role that you have today, chatters. You're gonna keep us on the straight and narrow to make sure that audio is okay. All right. Let me pause our chill beats for just a moment. Hello, hello.
Yo.
Hi. How's it going?
What's up, guys? I'm Pheonixmaster1 and really excited to be here.
Oh my god, he said the thing. I make it a personal habit to never meet my heroes. And now this is like the second or third call that we have been in, so the things I do for chatters, honestly. No, it's great to have you here, man. I'm glad that we can hop on a call and, you know, roast some Fae players this morning.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be roasting, but yeah.
Okay. All right. We need just a smidge bump to audio as soon as I find your thing. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that should be good.
Let's try that. How about that, chatters?
Yeah, I think this should be good level now.
Good job. Okay. All right. Chatters, you may need to adjust your audio if that is not adequate enough for you. I gave you like a 20% bump. That feels like it should be good. Okay, so chat, here's the deal. Here's the deal, okay? See this starry background? It's soon going to be filled with all of your builds, okay? And then we're going to go through them. Well, not all of your builds, as I explained earlier. Some did not make the cut, sadly. But there may be next time. There's always next time. And I also asked several questions, okay? There's a slight tinge to this, because I want to get inside your heads more, okay? So, like, for example, one of the questions on the forum was, what is your favorite Fae special skill? Pheonixmaster.
I think I would probably say Light's Restraint, the new healer skill. Because finally healers can, you know, have damaging specials. So I really like it.
I so had you pegged for Gale Force. I was so prepared for Gale Force. Oh my god.
Maybe it's the recency bias. Maybe it's getting me.
It is new. That's true. It's the hot new thing. And then I also asked you all what items you had equipped on these builds too, just to like get, I don't know, see where you're. Half of the Pheonixmaster, do you have any sort of like dedicated accessories that you keep on specific?
Yeah. I really like the glasses and the sunglasses accessories, so I always put those on my units because I think the units look really smug in those. So yeah, probably those.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah, definitely,
I feel that.
definitely a vibe.
I feel that. All right. And then I also allowed you guys to give a little context if you wanted. So as I bring them up, I'll probably rattle those off and then we can dive right in. So here they are. Boom. We're starting with, this one comes from Heroic Sid. It is an Ina. Favorite skill is Godlike Reflexes. Based. Enigmatic Mask is what's on this Ina. And this is called the Poor Man's Brave Tiki. Didn't use Distant Counter Dragon. because that's on Halloween female corn. Well, you got to prioritize. You know, you gotta. What do we think about this?
I
Where
actually really like this build because dragons are one of the few places where defense res menace can shine. And
true.
I mean, Arcane Krima is such a solid arcane weapon. So yeah, honestly, really like this build. And yeah, the only thing like you could do to make this better is probably just have, you know, something else in slotty and have distant counter Sacred Seal. But like they said, they have you know, distant counter on someone else, so gotta prioritize the units. Yeah, I really like this build.
How do you feel that Rearmed Robin did not make it into the AHR banner?
Honestly, I'm team for Mortis, so I'm feeling good.
Based. Nice. I was kind of hoping he would eventually be the free unit. We're on our way.
Yeah,
We're
maybe he
almost
could
there.
be. If he wins the entire thing, maybe he would be. Who knows?
We got to beat out ninjas to do that.
Oh
Haven't
yeah, some
ninjas won in
ninjas.
like the last 2 years? 3 years?
Yeah, they have.
Crazy. All right, Heroic Sid, poor man's Brave Tiki, which Brave Tiki even got crept by Ascended Tiki like
Yeah,
2 months
pretty
later,
much.
which is so.
Yeah, and that's yeah, and Duo Duma also stole her decharging effect, so it's painful.
She could have been something so great. Tragic. Another dragon? Question mark? Not quite. We're a sword. This is a sword. This is coming from Creso. Gale Force is the favorite. Oh, sorry. Gale Force is used a lot. Holy Knight Aura is the favorite. We're going for power here. Fresh T EX is what's equipped here because she seems like she'd be a tea enthusiast, which I feel
She
like is
probably
true.
is, actually. Yeah, it probably is true. Let's be honest.
Two
Knowing
notes.
Lumera.
She will get distant dart the moment I have father, and as soon as the Grail Shop adds her, she will be +10. Any suggestions for a better B slot are welcome. Okay. Which null follow-up is her native. She comes with that, so I'm assuming Godlike Reflexes, Special Spiral 4, maybe?
I mean, with godlike reflexes, I mean, you can just stack up even more damage reduction with those call for. You know, just gotta, summon some Alliers, some dragon childs, and feed her Allier, and that is gonna be your, ideal slot B scale pretty much. And you could also change out darting stance for maybe, attack speed form or bonus doubler because she's gonna be functioning as an omni tank pretty much, like you said.
True. How do you feel about Lumera? Are we team Lumera?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely Team Lumera, and I really like the fact that she's such a solid unit with her weapon, and she should be in the Grail shop in like 2 days, I think. So yeah, she's gonna
Yeah.
be +10 soon.
Oh, so you're planning to +10?
Uh, Actually no, I already
Oh, you're
plus
not.
10
Okay.
holds, so
Mm,
but all the people I know, so many people want to +10 merge her.
true. She's a bit of a fan favorite.
Yeah, and
And
even like
free.
Vital Astra could work as her special instead of Godlike Reflexes because she doesn't really have like mana stone special cooldown in her weapon, so kind of hard to optimally use Godlike Reflexes. But I definitely see what they're going with this Lumera.
But hey, like 7 years when that refine hits,
Oh yeah,
we'll get slaying. It's coming.
yeah.
All right. Pretty solid. Yeah, I think Speed Spoke 4 on there already is pretty great. We're floretted already. That's nutty. We're like double S bonded. Sheesh. Got a
Yeah, they're
Lumera fan.
ready for the update to drop and
Good
plus 10 her.
lord. That's crazy. All right.
Yeah,
Grails abound.
I would also plus in her if I didn't already invest into holds, but I didn't know she was gonna be a grantor of Battleina so soon.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like
Yeah,
I was waiting for them to like kind of leak spoilers for Engage through her GHB
yeah,
conversations. which I will not confirm or deny whether or not that happened. So take that for what you will. Oh, this is okay. This is
Yeah,
KCB
it's
pandering at its finest right here. This one comes from Wealthy Man J. Ether is the favorite skill because Ike. It literally says Ether because Ike. So, I mean, good priorities. Bear Clip EX is what's on Saros at the moment. Oh, and the note says, I made this in honor of you. So it actually is. I was joking before. It actually is KCB pandering. That's what's happening right here.
I mean, the only thing they're missing is pretty much maxed out Hero Merit, and they have got everything that she needs.
That's wild. Dude. How do you feel about the Saros Rhea complex in Three Houses
Oh yeah,
PM1?
I actually like the cutscene so much where she's just kicking ass. So I definitely like her Saros form, and like she was the only 7 slot unit for such a long time. In face, so she has definitely been a lot of people's go-to Anima Mythic for such a long time before like we got Ocher or like now for Mortis, Arvel.
How would you feel about someone building a plus 10 Saros and then making her plus speed? Just out of curiosity.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about the plus speed on Saros.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that later, I'm sure. Uh not that I did that or anything. So just
Yeah, absolutely not.
just a passing thought that I had. Attackera's finish is great. Dragon's Wrath 4 is nutty. Attackera's menace is insane. And Glimmer to top it all off. Do we need a special exclusive to dragons? Because it's like really just a 2-turn like Moonbow or Ether, I feel like.
Yeah, honestly, something like 2 cooldown special would be pretty nice for dragons because they're like missing on Gale Force, they're missing on Ruptured Sky, so they only have like what these specials which other units can have, and their premium specials are so dry with like Blue Flame, Ether. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Blue Flame. That's a good
Yeah,
one
that's
too.
the
I literally have that on my Nagi, who is a dragon, but it's there mainly because of, save. But
yeah.
dragons are getting slandered, man. We need a special dragon, a dragon special rather for that.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully dragons and beast units can get like their own special.
Oh yeah, beasts too. I forgot about beasts.
Yeah,
That'd be so
beast
sick.
units are starving. They don't even have inedible weapons.
True. We're getting close though. We're getting special B passives now, kind of.
Yeah.
Very limited. Sort of. All right. So I don't really know how to give critique, and I certainly will not roast this unit. So I will just tip my hat to Wealthy Man J here. You're doing quite literally Saros's work. So thank you. Here. Now, this is one that I specifically remember there were like 5 member votes on. So we were very enthusiastic about this Rajat. I don't know a lot about Rajat. I'm going to keep it a buck. But this is coming from Madoka Magica. Favorite special is Moonbow. Norian Hairpin, fitting, is on Rajat. And I like Rajat, and she keeps putting in the work for me, surprisingly. Don't see many of her, so I wanted to show mine. That's true. How many Rajats have you seen, PM1?
Yeah,
Because you're
honestly,
like
not that many.
you're
Yeah.
always up in ether raids and summoner duels, and you're like,
Yeah, honestly, I've not seen that many, and this is like probably the most like invested Rajat I've seen. And like she's pretty cool because she can spread the flash status with her obsessive curse. So I definitely see what they're going for. Just remote Sparrow to increase her survivability with that damage reduction, and then just spreading fatal smokes, deep wounds, and then flash status as well, and then savage blow on top of it. So yeah, I definitely vibe with it.
remote Sparrow. That's only on Harmonized Lind, right?
Yeah, it's only on Lind as of this moment, so that's definitely a premium special.
That breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to
Premium
see
slot
that.
is still, yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Double bonded, plus 10, 25 flowers, ascended. Bro, this is crazy. Uh
Yeah, you will not see this kind of Rajat that often.
I have never seen a Rajat like ever, I don't think, in anything that
I
I have done.
I used to use her when like she got her weapon refined. I was like experimenting with her in Ether Raid's defense. But yeah, definitely she's quite rare.
Ah, I'm speechless. Genuinely speechless. I think Madoka, this is just a flex. I think you're just flexing on us right now. With the ability to just father off a Lind. And it, obviously you've only 20, wait, only 2,000 hero merit? That's interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, that's the only part that needs work on this
Curious.
Rajat.
Curious. All right. Get back to us, Madoka. Get, train up. Train up. Get that hero merit maxed. A newcomer. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. I just saw the passives. That's wild. This is coming from Sarah, whose favorite special is Deadeye. That's a first one. Tinted Glasses EX. We love a pair of glasses. Despite only planning on pulling Duo Asker and then stopping, this happened. So went a little bit deeper in the banner than we thought, maybe. uh, but hey, you know, that happens sometimes. Um, this is a lot. Wasn't Pan was the 4-star, right?
Yeah, she was the 4-star focus unit. I like myself have like +6 of her. So I definitely feel you on that one. But yeah, this is definitely a pretty nice invested pain with the Clash 4, Speed Smoke 4, and to top it all off, Gale Force and Heavy Blade. Because she definitely works really well as a Beast Cavalier. And her being 4-star focus is definitely pretty nice if you want to plus and merger, even accidentally.
Yeah. Bro, I wait. So, oh, I have questions. Is Sarah in chat? If Sarah, if you are in chat, let us know if you actually did end up getting Duo Asker, because you did not comment that you did, and so I'm worried. I'm worried about you.
Oh
'Cause
yeah, that would be sad. Plus 10ing one unit and then not even pulling the focus unit that you were after. Yeah, that's definitely quite tough.
does that ever happen to you, PM1?
Uh yeah, it has kind of happened to me. But
Oh
yeah, it's
no.
definitely a painful experience.
Oh no.
I mean, it did happen with original banner of Ares and Lean. I got so many copies of Lean,
Mhm.
but never got Ares for a long time, and then finally got him. So
Wow.
yeah, that can happen.
That's nuts. Well, Sarah, excellent job. There's literally nothing to critique here. This is all just the good, as I like to call it.
Yeah,
And
and Beast and Trace is definitely pretty nice as one of the new skills for Beast units. Easy to transform, easy to just function in any kind of team.
oh, Sarah is in chat. Did pull him, and then two pans on the same circle, or
Oh yeah,
panes.
that's good to know that you at least did pull to Asker.
All right, we're comforted. We're confident knowing this now. I feel better for sure.
Yeah, I also feel better.
Just this, it had the makings of one of those tragic comments that you see on videos where they're like, I
Yeah,
I spent 600 orbs and didn't get the thing. God, painful. Ooh, little legendary Roy in here. Okay. All right. So this is coming from Gino underscore 11. Vital Astra is the fave skill. Gold Crown of Neefel is what's on Roy. We love that. I wanted to show off a somewhat more uncommon unit that still holds up remarkably well. He is my ace and can kill pretty much anything. He has likely the most underrated remix ever. I was surprised with how underused he is. Pheonixmaster, speak to that. Is he?
Well, yeah,
Are we
I
underrated?
definitely, yeah, I definitely agree with it. I don't think his refine is, too bad. A lot of people were expecting a lot from it, but I still like it, and I also like his, remix. And the fact that he can get the special charges and has got the null guard, is pretty amazing. So he can just spam Vital Astras always and retaliate back with it. So yeah, that's a pretty nice build. And null follow up Sacred Seal definitely coming in clutch as a Sacred Seal for so many units, because now we can just run something else in the slot B, like Close Call 4. So that is pretty good. And he's already, very fast. And because he's going to be triggering specials all the time, he's going to be getting the healing. So yeah, I really like this build.
This strikes me as a Summoner Duels type build.
Yeah, it could be used in Summoner Duels, but he would definitely be supported by his father, Legendary Eliwood, and then probably given bonus doubler Sacred Seal, and then Might of Myriads as the captain skill. So yeah, this can actually work in several game modes, honestly.
I like that. I was trying to sound smart just to impress you. So I took a shot. Uh Again, we're ascended. We're double bonded over here. I'm pretty sure we're max flowers. I think his cap is 20 right now.
Yeah,
Hero merit's
and the
almost
Howling
at
background.
9k. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
We got the special background also. We love that. The thing that I like to also kind of take note is, do they use a special color heart for the favorite? And
Oh yeah.
sometimes it's just the based pink one. I'm like, eh. But here we have like a fuchsia, which is at the very end. So clearly some favoritism going on here. So we love that. Truly worthy of the gold crown of Neefel, as the accessory implies. I like this.
Indeed.
I've not built a Roy, like hardly ever. I have base Roy built, but that's back when you could just give him like Quicker Post 3 and like call it a day.
Oh yeah, that was definitely down the memory lane. But yeah, I've definitely used Legendary Roy after his Refine and Remix, and honestly, he holds up pretty well.
Gino is a big fan of FE6, Chad is telling me. Interesting. Okay. Well, that tracks, I think. That seems
Yeah,
to fit.
definitely.
I do really like Roy's outfit for his legendary. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah,
All
I
good.
really like the art too. Yeah.
All good stuff. Oh, we got healer. Ooh, maybe.
Oh,
Kind of healer. More like I can't come up with anything clever. Uh the Miss NC fan, I think, is how that word breaks down. Favorite skills, Ruptured Sky. Okay, clearly going for offense with this build, so that tracks. Meteor Ornament EX is what Lindhart here is equipped with. You've seen this unit before when he was at a lower merge. Oh, we have an improvement. Oh, that's fun. But I recently got him up to plus 10 and was able to finish his kit. At least until the arcane staff comes out. Ooh, good point. Boon is an attack. Ascended asset is resistance. Oh yeah, they don't have it turned on. Interesting.
oh,
It's too pro for me, man. He straight up doesn't die. It's great. His support partner is Base Marianne. Well, that's delightful. Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Three houses healer. That's not Mercedes, but still, I'm pretty glad to see some healer love. And yeah, it's pretty nice to see that Poetic Justice and Holy Pressure is on it this Linhardt. So rip Elise, but yeah, they're definitely trying to mix defensive skills with some offensive skills like Poetic Justice, but it's probably better to just go one or the other way. And Serpentine Staff is definitely a pretty nice placeholder until like we get the Arcane Staff. But I feel like with Serpentine Staff, we can definitely double down on the chip damage with Double Savage Blow, pretty much, and run that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to see Linhardt. Always really liked his interactions in the monastery and Three Houses.
Do you think we will see the arcane staff soon?
Yeah, I do think that it's gonna happen at some point.
Any any clever prediction of who's going to be wielding it? on the banner?
Maybe rearmed Hortensia with the arcane staff could happen.
That's a good call. How do you
Yeah,
feel
because
about Hortensia?
I definitely like her a lot as a unit. I'm not sure as a character, but yeah,
Okay.
definitely as a unit, she's really amazing because like staff units are really good in engage, and Hortensia is up there when it comes to utility. So yeah, definitely like her as a unit quite a lot.
Yeah, I liked Hortensia's retainers better than Hortensia, is how I describe my feelings about her. We're on the same wavelength, PM1. You and me, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Uh, Rearmed
indeed.
Fram, Chad is saying. Interesting.
Yeah, that could
Maybe.
also happen actually because yeah, they've not got gauntlets in phase, so From is probably gonna be a healer at some point. So if they make her as a healer, then yeah, she could as well, have access to the arcane staff. That could also happen.
Well, this Linhardt is nutty, and it's cool to see an evolution of sorts because this was submitted previously, and we weren't quite there, but now we are, and so that's pretty cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. I'm here for it. Okay, more three houses. We got Hilda coming from Haruka Katana 909. Favorite specials Ruptured Sky. And it's finally here. I've been waiting for the favorite to show up on the actual build, and it's finally happened. Faydal is the accessory. Very cool. Hilda is my favorite three houses character, so she gets all the skills. Made sure to keep summoning for a second Takumi after Spark to feed her. Wow. Okay. Well,
With the arcane staff, with the arcane lance, sorry. Yeah, it's honestly a pretty nice weapon for her, and she's definitely one of the unique fast save armor units. So I definitely like the usage of Savvy Fighter with it, because you can definitely try and leverage your speed that way. And they probably are in process of giving her a distant dart at some point, to just stack up with the speed. They could probably run something else as a secret seal in place of armored boots, but I definitely get the mobility aspect, which is definitely sometimes a bit annoying with the armor units. So yeah, definitely a pretty nice Hilda with the arcane Xiang.
do you think we'll ever see a charge Sacred Seal?
Could happen actually because it wouldn't be that game breaking, honestly. So I would actually like it a lot.
I'm here for it. I'm all for mobility.
Yeah.
This is this is a Hilda. I get the vibe that this viewer was very happy when Hilda took over Faye Twitter
Oh
some
yeah.
Christmases ago. Uh Haruka is in chat. I do have a distant dart I debated giving to her.
Yeah, you should definitely give that to her because speed is the name of the game with Winter Hilda, for sure.
There you go. It's coming from PM1 himself. So like that's pretty much a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Like that's the go ahead. You got the green light, Haruka. Go for it. Also with another favorite. We love that. That was pretty solid. I think she was one who really liked the rearmed lance when it came out. So
Yeah, yeah, she definitely likes it quite a lot. And she is, like I said, pretty unique as a fast near save armor and also as a far save armor. So, having that speed is definitely a pretty big advantage, which not a lot of armor units have.
true. All right, there you go. That is from the master himself. Give that distant dart. Go for it.
Yeah, speed refiner as well. Yep.
Ooh. Okay. This is coming from Cursive Corin, Ruptured Sky. Again, nice. We love that. That's the fave. Uh, Herbal Soap EX. Don't know why that's on him, but it is. So that's, I mean, they literally said, I don't know why, but there you go. Probably a remnant of Forging Bonds, which is pretty much how my equips tend to go. He's one of my crowning jewels on my barracks, just behind my forest. I love him so much, and this is my 4th plus 10. Finished not too long ago. Wait, are we talking? Hold on. Curse of Corn, if you're in chat, are you talking 4th plus 10 of this unit? Or are we talking like 4th plus 10 overall? Because if you have 4 plus 10 Lewins, I have questions.
That's like 44 Lewins, which is pretty insane. I'm pretty sure they meant like this is the 4th plus 10 of their account, I think.
I'm hoping. I'm very hopeful for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like this build with the new Magical Lantern Plus from Kade and Soren. And the synergy is definitely pretty nice because with this Magical Lantern Plus, you can get these special charges, status effect. So even with that wind sweep, you can just trigger Ruptured Sky on your double. So yeah, definitely a pretty nice build. And again, null follow up coming in clutch. You can now run wind sweep and null follow up on any kind of unit, which is definitely pretty good. And wind sweep is definitely on the theme with Lewin, so I definitely really like this. I was kind of salty that he didn't get a preferred weapon when he came out, but yeah, definitely a pretty nice build, honestly. I also really like Lewin quite a lot, and I hope he ends up getting a really good alt in future.
Yeah, when I saw this last night, I just saw that it was Lewin. I was like, oh, okay, that's fitting. It's no Mercedes, but we do know that PM1 is a Lewin fan. Blue Tome Arcane soon could fit this.
Yeah, could happen because we are probably either gonna get an Arcane Blue Tome or like Arcane Green Tome, because they usually go one physical weapon and then one magical arcane weapon. So because we got a lance as the last arcane weapon, I think we could see Tome, honestly.
That's true. I didn't realize they were alternating like that. I'm just waiting for the bow over here. There's so many bow units that I wanna pump out.
It's also overdue with some recent emotes like Etie, Hiragi, Ninja Heat, Wintra Net. Definitely some recent one as well.
Yeah. We do have confirmation this is 4th overall, not 4th Lewin, so makes a lot more sense. Okay. That's fitting. Yeah, this is really solid. Is Null follow-up perhaps the best, if not top 3 seals that we have?
Yeah, most likely, honestly, because it just allows, so many other skills to be run in slot B. So I definitely think that its utility is definitely up there. But at this point, like, we have so many good, like, secret seals that even null follow-up is like an opportunity cost at sometimes. But definitely not on this build. You definitely want null follow-up with wind sweep on this Lewin. So definitely not on this one.
We love it. Curse of Corn, congratulations on your 4th plus 10. And also this Lewin, because he's banging, and we love that. Okay. This is okay. I remember this one too. This was another very highly member voted one. So I was absolutely going to put it in, even though this gives me pause and I have questions about all of this, because I feel as though there's a Chloe involved in there, and that makes me a little sad. IDK Maxi is who this is coming from. We have Deadeye as the favorite. Golden Fortune Pin is on Florina, and then there are no notes. So we are just left to our own devices to interpret the ambition of the creator on this one.
Yeah, the goal is definitely to use Pegasus Flight 4, and Florina is definitely one of the better users of it because of her resistance. And I really like the tier 4 version of Pegasus Flight 4 because you can get the follow-up negation through it, and you can just get more attack and defense debuff. And Florina is such a good unit in FE7, and they have definitely tried to, try and bring the glory to her with this build. And I definitely like the fact that they have gone all the way with like resistance stacking with distance, stand, speed, resistance, menace, and even running Glacies on her. So she's going to be hitting extremely hard with that Glacies, and it can definitely work on her because you can get these special charges with Arcane Xiang. So she can definitely fire off some really deadly glacies.
How do we feel about max SP, max HM, no resplendent?
I definitely like it. Honestly, I really like her original art as well. Both
Interesting.
are really good.
She's got the Hell resplendent. Is that right?
Yeah.
I feel like Hell resplendents are kind of hit or miss sometimes.
Honestly, I think I really like the Hal Resplendence because of the jelly.
Wait. Is it Eldigan? Does Eldigan have one?
Oh, yeah, Eldigan is definitely my favorite Resplendent.
Yeah, he's like probably top 5 arts for resplendence, I
Yeah,
think. That's a pretty easy
pretty
pull.
much.
Uh okay. This is pretty solid. This is nice. We got the speed refined in our arcane lance. We're speed stacking, like you said. We're bumping up resistance. We love that. If you're gonna fodder a Chloe, chatters, if you're going to do that, make sure you do so responsibly, as with a build such as this, okay? Because I don't want to see any, unnecessary Chloe slaughter in these moving forward. Okay, is that fair? Okay, thank you, chat. This IDK Maxi, well done. I'm proud of you. We're both proud of you, just so you know. We love that. Oh, hello, abdominals. This is coming from Galneath. Ruptured Sky probably is the favorite, so a little undecided there. Exotic Bandana EX, fitting. Oh, we have a little graphic up here too. I love that.
Oh
I
yeah, I
love when
really
they
like
do that. I
Yeah.
love when they do that.
So it's the Claude's accessory.
It's very fitting. He's like he's ready. Is Survivor still a show that's on? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I get Survivor vibes though, for sure. This is currently my favorite character. Interesting. Since I changed his build with the Arcane Lance, he is amazing and gets me through a lot of hard content. Fair. This is a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, we don't really see Summer Ogma that much because he released along with Summer Norn, who was also a Lance infantry unit, and she was easier to plus and merge. But yeah, this is definitely amazing, and just using everything the Arcane Lance can, provide you with, which is special charges, and that definitely makes it pretty easy for you to loop the godlike reflexes. So this is definitely a godlike Ogma with that. And all the speed stacking for the damage reduction is definitely the optimal way to go. So I definitely really like this build, and it is definitely playing on the strength of Arcane Lance and what it enabled on so many of the fast Lance units.
This is also my wife's favorite unit. Just a little fun fact for everybody out there. For reasons. Just reasons. Yeah, I definitely am a bigger fan of Summer Ogma's art than Base Ogma. I'm kind of waiting for Base Ogma to get a Resplendent so that we can
He
swap
would
that out
probably eventually get it.
sometime in the future. But this is good.
Yeah.
This is really solid. 53 speed, bro. That's nuts. This is wild. We're using in wind season. We love that. Wind season responsibly. I would have gone water, but that's just me being on theme and whatnot. But they probably have like a Dimitri or something that they rock for water season. I'm very confident about that. This is good. I have no additional comments. I have nothing. It's just the good. Which this combination here, distant dark, close call, speed smoke 4, seems to be a winning combo on infantry units.
Yeah, pretty much on fast infantry units, that is the way to go.
And he's stylish, man. Look at that bandana. Sheesh. All right. Well done, Galneath. Proud of you. Ooh. Here's one that a Valentia character? What? That's crazy. This is coming from Margaret. Ruptured Sky is the favorite because I like the name. Ruptured Sky seems to be a favorite. Just overall. A general favorite
for so many people.
What accessory is your hero equipped with? I don't pay attention. That's fair. And based.
Oh yeah, this Kamui does not have an accessory actually.
True. I didn't even know. Good eye, PM1. That's why you're here. I need you. Uh, just need 3 more merges. The pain of a demote unit being your favorite on the banner. He's looking pretty good with Speed Smoke 4 and Godlike Reflexes, though. Very true. So we're speed bumped here. Not flare-headed yet. I say yet because it seems like we're on the track to get there. R Dual Infantry 4, Spurn 3, and Speed Smoke 4 with Godlike Reflexes.
Yeah, I'm not sure about R Dual Infantry 4 on him because he can already score 190 BST. So it's pretty much like a better Fury. And with this kind of build, you definitely want to stack as much speed as you can to make most out of Spurn and Speed Smoke and also not follow up in a way. But yeah, I definitely like the fact that we're seeing Kamui here and definitely feel you on that one with demoted units being, really hard to plus and merge because they are just so much rare than than 5-star units at times. They just do not show up for months.
That's true. He when was he on our last Valentia banner?
Yeah, he
has
was.
it been that long?
And attack speed finish does work with godlike reflexes as long as you have it pre-charged. Or you trigger that in the combat. So attack speed finish is definitely going to be the option with this kind of build where you're speed stacking pretty much.
I see Margaret did ask that, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's a good call. I feel like in most cases, finish skills on infantries are usually just the way to go. It's kind of just the general I'm trying to think of the skill that it was before. Was it ideal? Is that what infantries had access to before? Yeah.
Yeah, ideal skills, and they pretty much had that, but then finish skills came along, and I mean they are definitely making people think that we should be having 5 skill inheritance slots because it's hard to inherit the finish skill along with something else.
Thank you. I've been saying that for like 5 months now. I'm like, when are they gonna up this cap, bro? This is crazy. Just looking at rearmed Ophelia alone, like, how do you? What do you do? What do you do there?
Either give us the finish 3 skills on units, or make it 5 inheritance. It's either or.
That's crazy, utterly insane. And we have yet to have any like tier 3 finish skills.
Yeah.
In pool anywhere, which is so sad. Anyway, that is a really great build. I think Margaret has some direction moving forward here for her favorite, so we love that. And I hope that you get 3 more Kamui soon, Margaret. I hope the 4-star pain does not plague you too much longer. Next up, a Nyla.
Ooh,
Hatari Nyla. This is
that's amazing.
Rock and Rule. I love that. That's a clever name. Blue Flame is the favor. Fear in a Circlet EX. We love that. Nyla is one of my favorites, and I love the voice actress. Rachel Robinson is kind of goated.
Yeah, and this build definitely goes pretty hard with that Gale Force. Finish 4, is a bit hard to trigger with the high cooldown special, but she can definitely make it work out. And she does have the near trace inner weapon, so that's also pretty good. And I see you have also got Beast follow up, so that's the new Beast skill in action, and she can definitely transform anywhere with anyone. And attack speed Oath 4 is definitely pretty nice for the teleportation. I do like Glare, her exclusive slotsy skill, but it can definitely be replaced with something like Oath 4. The only thing it seems like you're missing is Dragon Flowers, so definitely feed some flowers to your Nyla.
Infantry flowers, man. What do we do?
They're hard to come by.
Yeah, so this Nyla ate a Flamortis, right? He's got Beast follow up.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh my lord.
Good God.
Okay, speaking of 5 inheritance, there's a lot of single inheritance happening here, which is pretty wild. Yeah, this is, I don't have words for what I'm saying. I guess the extent that you'll go to for favorites is it speaks to a higher power here.
Yeah.
Rock and rule. This build rules, and I'm speechless. So well done. That's pretty good. Another healer. No. That's fun. In the interest of time, chat, we may have to power through a bit, but this is coming from tag 580. Favorite Structured Sky. Gold Ilian Wing Hairpin. Fun to say, more fun to wear. Speed Res Hold is for arena scoring. Savage Blow is for AR. She does have C Dual Flying 4.
Oh wow, that's definitely quite an investment from Ninja Gren. So again, a healer build. I really like the healer class. I wish they got more, but this is definitely making use out of the most with Poetic Justice and Holy Pressure. And yeah, Serpentine Staff and Savage Blow definitely go well together. And also attack speed unity. So in case they ever want to give Dazzling Shift from Ascenda Delencia, the unity skill is going to be having pretty good synergy. So I really like Sai and Nana. Solid healer that we have got.
Possibly another favor for the Arcane Staff whenever that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Because then Holy Pressure is going to be a 2 cooldown special if Arcane Staff gives us -1 special cooldown. So that's definitely going to be pretty nice.
Imagine. Crazy. Yeah, this is all great. This is like the third Serpentine Staff that we have seen just in the small pool that got selected. That's wild.
And we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more because Hatari Zane is in the Divine Codes 4 now, so
true.
It's definitely easier to get Serpentine Staff now.
I had a friend who recently got back into Heroes and asked me who that was because they didn't realize it was like Zane. They were like, it kind of looks like Zane, but I was like, oh yeah, it's like a desert alt. It's a whole vibe. He was like, oh no, that's like Zane, a huge priority.
It could be anyone.
True. Yeah. Nah. Well done. Yeah. So I think he's gonna be one that's looked at a little bit closer, especially with the new healer specials that we've got going on. Pretty solid Nana. Well done. A Baruka.
Oh.
When's the last time you saw a Baruka?
Definitely 2018.
This one's coming from Emerson. Emerson's favorite is Black Luna. That's fun. Brave Headpiece EX is on this particular unit. The ultimate Baruka enemy phase build for her that maximizes attack and defense, gives follow-up and DR from Quick Repose 4, steals defense and res from the Menace and denies follow-up, gives healing and instant bonfires from Arcane Downfall. Not much else. She is tanky.
Yeah, definitely really nice to see some Baruka love because she is a Gen 1 unit and, Gen 1 units need a lot more love. So I really like the usage of Arcane Downfall here. Arcane Downfall is not like other Arcane weapons where it gives you the auto follow-up, so you're pretty much forced to run Quick Riposte like this build. And yeah, stacking up defense is definitely the best way to go. And the healing is definitely pretty nice from Arcane Downfall for being in the threshold of Quick Riposte.
True. 52 defense is pretty high. That seems good. So we got a bit of a physical wall here. Everything is on defense. Bonfire is going to pop off like crazy. Hero merit only at 1100. We gotta knock that up a notch. But we'll get there. I think we'll get there, Emerson. Don't you worry. Solid. I don't think I've seen a Baruka in like 6 years. So that's impressive, man. That's impressive. We love to see that. I was always more of a Cherche fan. I think that's how you say her name now, right? We have confirmation from.
Yeah, we got the confirmation.
What that? She'll always be Cherche to me. Kino. This one's coming from Kino. Lethality is a favorite. No accessory. Confirmed. There is no accessory there. She is a tank and very respectable damage too. Now that Pegasus Flight 4 is a thing, I'm saving my orbs for when Wyvern Flight 4 comes out to give to her.
Oh,
Well,
definitely a pretty interesting build on a dancer, and they've also got Flame Gunby, which works off the visible defense stat, so even more debuffs, and it can definitely stack up with Wyvern Flight. So yeah, this is definitely a pretty nice build. The only thing I guess you can improve on is probably having solid ground over Fortress Defense Res, but they probably want to have the resistance for tanking. So yeah, this is definitely a pretty unique bulky dancer build that I've seen on Dancer Olivia.
I mean, we don't have dancer refines, right? So like, we
Yeah,
gotta
gotta
make do.
work with whatever we have. Yeah, pretty much.
Gotta make do. I've always kind of liked this Olivia. She kind of reminds me of like what an ascended Olivia might look like in present day.
Oh yeah, pretty much. We had those not so ascended units like Flying Nino, Kinchi and Hoka, and then this Flying Olivia as the quote unquote ascended units before they were a thing.
Mm-hmm. Wild. How far we've come.
Indeed.
Now they would come with a free stat ascension. Anyway, this is wild. And I genuinely really do love this Olivia, like a lot. But it was, just never really on rate up, never really get her. So she's one dancer that doesn't quite grace the field for me very frequently. But this is wild. I love to see this. I love to see this. There's so much happening here, and a lot of inheritance went to her too. So
Yeah, and they're also saving for Wyvern Flight 4. So whenever that comes out, that is going to be making her even tankier.
that's crazy. Got to be somebody from Engage, right?
Yeah, maybe Rosado would have that. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love that. Hopefully not Ivy, because that would be yikes.
No, probably not. She's gonna be a mage flyer, so I don't think Wyvern Flight is gonna be on her.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. This is a corn, if I've ever seen a corn. Profefor Toad, which I don't know. I'm assuming the two F's is intentional there. Negating Fang is the favorite. That tracks. Academy Cap is on here. Negating Fang is basically Dragon Wrath, and Double Dragon Wrath is really funny. That's the context. I love that.
Yeah, I really like that, and Legendary Corrin is gonna be. She's like a couple of months away from her refine. It's gonna be happening, I think, in January of 2024. So that's when they're definitely gonna be popping off, and I guess you can definitely try and run attack and speed finish 4 because we're trying to get the damage reduction with Speed Smoke 4. So that's probably the better skill to go for the slot A if you have access to it from maybe Halloween Corrin. Seeing as you've probably foddered off a Halloween male Corrin for that Dragon's Wrath 4.
Wow, this makes me rethink my own legendary corn and how I haven't done anything. How do you know when heroes are getting refined? That's a question I have for you. You have so much knowledge.
I kind of obsessively keep a track of the heroes that are going to be getting refined. It's kind of like how you keep the track of the units that are going to be appearing on the legendary and mythic banners. So we're pretty same in that regard.
I respect that. See, same brain. Just, we're here. We're together. Yeah, this is wow. I may yoink this actually. I may yoink this and use attack speed finish. I was trying to get multiple godlike reflexes on the AHR engage banner. Didn't quite get as many as I was hoping. Got a lot of corns though, so I have a lot of attack speed finish. I may yoink this. Toad, I'm gonna yoink this actually. So I'm gonna use this. Thank you for submitting to the bank of KCB. I appreciate that. This is crazy, but time is of the essence, gamers, and we have like 5 more. Bartray, the stash, the legend from Rusty Rhydon. Ether is the favorite. Classic. Gold Fadal. Bartray is my favorite character. That's why. That's the context. All right. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I definitely like the, double healing with the bulwark skill and the arcane downfall. They probably want to run at attack defense bulwark just so that it can stack up even more attack debuff, and be a bit more bulky. But yeah, I definitely really like this portrait as we don't really see him that much, other than popping up in the 3-star summons. But yeah, definitely pretty nice with the arcane downfall. And I'm definitely seeing a lot of arcane downfall usage here on many of these axe units.
Yeah. There were a lot of older axe units that really wanted like a better weapon, I think, because a lot of them got refined like early, like Titania, for example. Very sad to see the refined Titania got. Yeah, this is great. I'm looking forward to his Resplendent whenever it comes out because I feel like his mustache is going to be even greater. But not to spoiler anything, but like we may in fact have another Bartray in here, just as an FYI.
Oh.
So get ready for that. This is coming from Kennen, who has Vital Aster as their favorite. Golden headpiece on this beautiful Festival Micaiah. Big Micaiah fan, if you guys are unaware.
Yeah. I'm also a big Micaiah fan, honestly.
God, yes, dude. We're so best friends. Okay. She's just so good. I switched between the Arcane Tome and her preferred tome because they are both bonkers good. This is definitely one of my viewers. Okay. Look, chat, if you submit something that says bonkers, I know you watch me. Okay. That's just how it is. Yeah, this is wild. I debated doing something similar with mine, but I didn't have enough Ophelia's, which is not an issue because soon she'll be on the banner, which is great.
Yeah, soon she'll be. And I really like an offensive dancer, so she can fire off Ruptured Sky, pierce through that damage reduction, and definitely pretty nice synergy with Attack Res Unity and Oath 4. And they've even got Hardy Bearing in case she misses that from her preferred weapon, so definitely like this build.
Yeah, they broke the mold when they made Micaiah a dancer. Straight up. I was like, oh my god, she can do everything now. This is amazing. Yeah, so this is I don't think we've seen one yet, but this is a Forma, actually. So we got maybe some high rolls plus inheritance on her. Because I don't remember the last time she was in Hall of Forms.
Yeah, it was many, many years ago, honestly. I think it was more than 3 years ago.
Were any of these even still around? Attack Res Unity, no.
Around. No. All of these are new skills that they have inherited.
All right, so this is like a legacy build, I think, is what we're seeing here. This has been some years put into work here. Oh, could be Binding Worlds. Good point.
Oh yeah, definitely could be Binding Worlds for sure.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense, I guess. But still lovely to see no matter what. Still one of my favorite arts in the game. I love it. It's amazing. Winter and Net, who was a bit of a fan favorite this year. This is coming from Donovan. Vital Aster is the favorite. Thunderflower EX with no comments. None.
I mean, I definitely like this like Wyvern Yumi build because you have got the Brave effect in the enemy phase, so you can fire off that Deadeye and also heal up the HP with Special Fighter 4. So I hope that she can get access to Arcane Bow soon because she's definitely, one of the better inheritors of that from the recent times.
Iconic. And I think this is her art from Hopes.
Yeah, this is the 3 Hopes one. Yep.
Solid. Beautiful. Nothing left to say, gamers. Honestly. This is
great R7 on it.
Very solid. Very cool. Bump up hero merit, maybe? Beyond that, don't know what else to tell y'all.
Yeah, honestly, she doesn't even need like quick repose. At that point, she's gonna be hitting so hard. And another bot tray. All right.
James, my man. Ruptured Sky. Okay. What accessories is your hero equipped with? None, because he's too godlike as is. I love that.
I mean, he already has the bunny ears as his inbuilt accessory, so definitely makes sense. And muscles is all you need as the accessory, which he already has. So
Yeah, he brought his
makes
own
it,
accessory.
yeah, exactly. And a speedy spring portrait build, with Third Sparrow, close call for, definitely really liking it. So that it's definitely quite unique because we don't really see speedy portraits that much, and portrait might be pretty happy after the spring banner because maybe his wife will be on this one because we pretty much have the entire family of portrait eventually on the
True.
spring banners.
Oh yeah. So like obviously we got the silhouettes last night.
Oh
Clearly
yeah,
there's a Bernadetta on that
yeah,
silhouette.
and the fairy. Yep.
Are you at all concerned about spring Mercedes?
I don't think it's gonna happen. It's probably more lead units and Spring Michaelis.
True. It is his year, so I've heard from people. So the context here is I know my spring Bartray traumatized you last time you saw him. Love that. So I figured I'd go ahead and give him some more fun skills to make it even worse. Enjoy. Okay. Well, thank you for that, James. I appreciate it. Let's try and rip through these last 2, 3 pretty quick. Jazzy Tuba sent us a Brave Celica. Godlike Reflexes is the special. Caring Circlet is the equipped, and still waiting for T4B skill for her. Which I think you could do
Yeah,
close call for, maybe.
yeah, you could run close call 4, but they're probably waiting for maybe null follow 4 or something like that.
Mm.
But yeah, this is definitely a pretty nice build, and she does have that mini special spiral in her weapon, so she can definitely work with godlike reflexes and loop it. And you got the doubled healing with finish and bulwark, so definitely a pretty solid build.
This is great. I don't see many Celica either. And
Yeah.
they clearly used a lot. Over 8k hero
And
merit, which is nutty. Just waiting for a couple more merges maybe down the road. Hey, here
yeah.
Brave Hero Fests are coming, y'all. They're coming every year, like clockwork.
Yeah, in April in Golden Week.
Mm-hmm. They're coming. Get ready. Get ready, Jazzy Tuba. I hope you finish this. To the +10. Another Brave unit. Hello. This is from Red Shot. Light's Restraint is the favorite. Very fitting. Devil Horns is on Camilla. Or not. I don't see an actual accessory on there, but we'll go with it. Heart Camilla. That is the context. That's what we're left to devise one.
They definitely like Camilla a lot because they made sure that she didn't overlap her gravity effect with Holy Pressure of Duo at least, and they gave her the special from Ascended Alencia, which doesn't have the gravity. So I definitely see it. I definitely see your love for Camilla right there. And she does have Poetic Justice, which is definitely pretty nice for speed stacking. Definitely, pretty much the most offensive healer you can ask for. So definitely like this build and the damaging special.
How do you think Camilla would feel about getting an Elise foddered to her?
Yeah, she would definitely feel a bit bad, but then she would probably like the power that it gives with Poetic Justice.
That's true. Well, hey, I think it was done in good conscience, so well done, Red Shot. There is one more, which I intentionally included last because I think that we can be of some help. So this is the build. Let me explain. This is coming from Rye. They really like to use Noontime, but now they like Luna. Fair enough. A seashell headpiece to match the bow. Fair. We're playing aesthetics here. We love that. The context is, I know he's bad. I'm still kind of new to Fae. I tried my best. So, here's the objective, PM1 and also chat. Because we have a bit of a newer player, I think that this is probably the Takumi that you get when you start now. I'm assuming.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it is.
I think we gotta help trick out this Takumi just a bit. Something to aspire to.
Yeah, pretty much he wants to have Whitecap Bow Plus. So there are the non-plus version of the weapon, which is the 4-star version, and then you get the plus version, which is on the 5-star version of the character. So you pretty much want to get that, and you want to run Luna, which is your favorite special. And since this is a Whitecap bow build, he can pretty much quad attack if he has enough speed. So you want to stack up as much speed as you can, maybe attack speed ideal from the divine codes, and low speed defense can work actually with this kind of build. And then you probably just want to have something like attack speed Oath 4, again, something that you can get from the upcoming divine codes. And, definitely Blade Session as the Sacred Seal. So that is pretty much going to be the player face Takumi that you can build up.
Solid. Yeah, I saw this and was like, there's a helpable moment here. And gone are the days, chat, where you can just put Vantage on the Takumi and call it a day. All right, we can't do that anymore. We got to get a little more clever. And here, I think we had the groundswork for something that was potential. I don't remember Takumi's speed being that high. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, he's not really that fast, and yeah, Whitecap Bow Plus could be refined for more speed. So yeah, that's pretty much the way to go, and you definitely have a long way to go because he's definitely going to be liking the merges if you really like Takumi. So you can definitely try and save up the orbs on the weekly revival banners which happen. So you can pretty much plan on that, and then eventually plus and merge him, and it's pretty nice to have a new player.
Yeah, I hope Rye, that you are enjoying your time in Fae so far. It's a great time to join, by the way. It's not like year 3, which may have been like the darkest point of Heroes. Stuff is great right now.
Yeah,
to be honest. So
Hero Rises is gonna be coming up. Everyone gets a free copy of the Hero Rises winner, and then Hero Fest is coming up in Golden Week, and then Choose Our Legends in August. So definitely pretty nice time.
all right, well, y'all, it is 11:01. I have held PM1 over by 1 minute, of which I am very sorry. I tried to get as close as I could. But we did get through all of them, and Pheonixmaster has been very gracious in hanging out with us, going through some builds. And I love this guy. I don't know what to say. He's amazing. If you haven't heard of him, I don't know where you are in the world, but if you're watching me, you definitely know who he is. Pheonixmaster, anything to plug, shout out, anything you want people to go watch?
Just watching you is definitely a treat. So nothing in that regard. And thank you so much for having me. It was definitely a fun time looking at definitely some so many builds and critiquing builds with you. So definitely had a fun time. Thank you so much everyone for having me, and hope you all do have a great day.
All right, sounds great, man. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you so much for having me, and I'll definitely take your leave now.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, chat. How was that, huh? Dude, PM1 is a god. Straight up. Never meet your heroes. That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. Hogwash, I say. Meet your heroes. They're fantastic. Sheesh. What a nice young man. I know, right? So smart, so courteous. Lovely. PM1 does have some new stuff out, by the way. Just FYI. I think he just put a Hall of Forms revival video out. So if you need some build ideas for those, speaking of build ideas, you can check that out for sure. So yeah, chat, that's kind of what I want to do for hero reviews moving forward. All right, that is the plan moving forward. We're going to have somebody on who's going to go through a limited number of submissions, which for better or worse, I don't want to keep anybody over like, I think maybe an hour and a half is maybe max that I want to keep somebody occupied. But we got through a fair amount. There was a lot. There's a lot there. If you guys do want to continue hanging out, I'll be honest, I was planning on just having that be the stream today. However, I didn't stream last night. Awkward. So I do kind of want to knock out like a chapter or two of Engage. So we'll probably get on there this time. And we'll probably play a little bit of that, and then we're going to call it a day, I think, because I got some more painting to do. You know how it is. Got a house, gotta paint it. It's also been raining constantly, so like today is the first dry day I have had in like a minute. So I'm gonna try and capitalize off that. I think we can close that out. There were a lot of really good submissions, by the way, to be clear. And I felt bad cutting some, but it had to be done. It had to be done. I wanted to make sure that we had a balance of getting through enough, but also being able to give enough comment on each one, knowing that I would probably derail the conversation multiple times, because I do that. So you got to know yourself, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, I had to download and make graphics for all of them so they were uniform in size. It was a whole thing. Yeah, 76 is a lot. 76 is a lot. 76 is too many, man. That's too many. But I feel like we got a good spread, you know? So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. We're going to try and do them like every couple weeks is the plan. Oh, PM1's still here. Love that guy. Love that guy. Kaijushri confirms Divine Code's forfeit is slick. There you go. I knew Conrad was waiting on that one, to be honest. And we may have been talking about when stuff was coming out. That may have come up at some point. I am even promoting PM1 videos in my personal conversations. Straight up. That's how it is. He's the GOAT. That's just how it is, man. Arcane Blue Tome. I'll try to make a Robin build. Nice. If not, Young Azura is the way to go. Oh, yeah. Dude, Young Azura is probably going to be like God tier with that again, huh? I didn't even think about that. I completely forgot Young Azura existed for a minute. And she was so involved for like the longest time. Like everything you do would involve Young Azura. She was like the best dance option available to anybody at that point. Outside of like maybe Legendary Azura, just because of like the extra movement. But that's crazy. Green tomes. All the tomes, actually. All the tomes would be great. I have hope. Especially if they follow suit with the red tome. So yeah. Good stuff. Really good stuff. There were some additional crazy builds. We actually had like 3. I think it was 3 Lindharts that got submitted. Also sort of similar, but like a little bit unique. Lumera also. I think we had a couple Lumeras. We had to edit. But we'll probably do another one of these. I'll try and grab someone else. Mid-April, maybe? There were 2 Lumera builds? True. Elroy probably knows. Members in general probably know. They did go through it, which, again, thank you so much to members for doing that. It did help. Because there were some times when I just didn't really have to look too deeply at a build to decide. I just kind of went off of the vibe and comments that you guys left. It was incredibly helpful. As I was formatting these images at like 11 o'clock last night. Quite literally 12 hours ago. I think I wrapped it in about 2 hours, which was a personal best for me. Admittedly, stuff got a little busy for me yesterday. I pulled a solid 9 hour. You know how it is when you're writing code for stuff. Sometimes you fall into a bit of a pitfall, and then before you know it, you've worked a 9 hour shift. That's just how it is. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. There may have been a legendary leaf. Yeah. Yeah. I remember legendary leaf. Anyway, good stuff. Good stuff. Big fan. I'm glad PM1 could come on. Great guy. We are basically best friends, as you heard. We basically have the same brain. So, he was one of the YouTubers that I had fill out that quiz, the hardest Fire Emblem quiz ever made. I did that video like a long time ago. But he had basically the same answers I did, except for like one. So I knew we'd get along. I know that we get along. Which I'll also remind everybody, if you ever do want to submit again, I will collect builds probably for like a 2-week stint when the form is open. I will remind you in live streams. There will be a community post, and I will also remind you in videos. So just a reminder there, because I did see some confusion about like where to submit builds, and I'm sure that chat was also kind of helping people understand. I do collect them ahead of time. Okay. So that we can go through and narrow some stuff down. So the Linus, I do remember a Linus submission. I do remember that. I do remember that. That was one that I was sad I couldn't make the cut on, unfortunately. I don't know what thumbnail we want to change the thing to. Maybe we whip one up quick. All right. Did you guys like PM1? I'm asking a really redundant question, I'm sure. Did you guys like having PM1 on here? How many PM1 fans do we have in chat right now? Like literally all of you? Hoping that's the case. I will probably try and get PM1 on again in the future. Do we have any I'm definitely not stalling while I make a new thumbnail, just to be clear. That would be silly, and I would never do that. Any recs? Any recommendations for additional? or other. You found PM1 through me? That can't be true. That's cap. That's 100% cap. Nobody finds PM1 through me. I don't think people find me through PM1, though. I think people just find PM1. Isn't he like the most recommended? I feel like you type Fire Emblem Heroes into YouTube and it just like sends you to his channel. Or like his videos gotta pop up. Like they gotta. Let's do this. Again, I'm not stalling. I would never stall. That would be so cringe if I were to do that. Oh. Wait. This works, I think. If only I were also playing Splatoon. Good question. Who was the first VTuber you guys found? I genuinely don't remember. I don't think I actually watched Faye content before I started making it. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. I was fresh off my PokeTubing days and was just like, yeah. I'll just do Pokemon things, but with Fire Emblem. That'll be fine. I did accurately predict Brave Veronica's weapon type, though. Which is an accolade I hold very dear to my heart to this day. It's quite possibly my greatest YouTube achievement. Because there were a lot of, like, I had barely any fake content. My first series was actually a series called I Choose You, which was a Pokemon pun, obviously trying to bridge the gap, right? It was a series called I Choose You, and it's who I was voting for, a daily video that was like 3 minutes long, for Choose Your Legends year 2, I think it was. It did not bring Pokemon fans over. It did not accomplish what I hoped that it would, but it's fine. What do we call this? Ooh, cringe. Don't want that. Don't want that. Cringe. There we go. Do I use too much lime green? I'm not sure. Too late to change now. It's a nice contrast. I highly doubt that anyone remembers those videos, to be clear. I'm seeing a lot of PM1s in chat. Astral thinks it was me? Me. Wow. I do put out a lot of content though, don't I? I mean, I put out over 400 videos in the last year alone. Like the year of the daily uploads was over 400 videos. Because there were a lot of double and triple days. So, fair amount more than 365. I guess eventually, if you put out enough, then you're playing a numbers game at that point. Which I guess is an okay way to look at it. Did I get it? Did I get it? I think in future iterations of this, I want to get a picture of the hero wearing the accessory if they have one. Truth be told, I wanted to do that this time, but I didn't have time to do it. I was up against the clock on this one. But maybe in the future, that'll add a little pop of flair. You know what I mean? Could be good. Could be good. Let's see here. Guess I should spell out Fire Emblem name. Today is going to be a very, very, very big day. Because I think we meet Chloe in Engage. And she will carry us with the Sigurd emblem. Straight up. And we love that. And Louis. Yes, also Louis. Whomst I am going to try and use this time. Because I didn't use them before. I want to use both of my armors. Both of my native armors. I want to use both of my starting armor class options. That is the goal. That is the goal. I need to raise your volume. And then I also need to stop you. And then I also need to go back to you. And I need to start the new recording.